Going on, everybody? This is Mark from Solar Games. Have you guys been checking out the prices of Brothers War singles? I mean, it is crazy right now. So I don't know what's going on. Maybe everyone's going home for the holidays and they need to play with a cardboard game or something. But oh my God, what is going on? All right. So we all know this set is all about mythic rares. Basically, if you hit a mythic rare, probably it's the money. But if you don't hit one, you know what? You're basically going to get shit anyways, right? Now that's been settled. Now, what I had thought was because the set has like the retro foil stuff, you got the retro, art stuff, you have the Transformers, if you're opening set boosters, along with commander cards, etc. I was thinking since it's so jam-packed, all the card values are going down, right? Because people are opening more packs, etc. But man, we got Mishra Urza coming up, almost hitting $40 a single card, somewhere around 35 to 38 on TCG Player, right? And the market price, if you look at it, is falling way behind that current price. So that price is way higher than market already, and all the quantities are sold out. And then you have other cards that kind of weren't that great, like Portal to Phyrexia is now shooting up to 28, 30 bucks by itself. Titania is even coming up. So I guess all the meld cards must be doing really well. Maybe that's why all these cards are kind of going up. So it is, but it's pretty crazy, right? It's pretty substantial that these cards are making such big moves on the secondary market, especially when it didn't feel like there was anything happening for these cards for a long time. What's even more rare is that in general, card prices will tank the week after release. This is the first time in, I would say, a year, 2, 3 of me doing this, that I've ever seen cards shoot up in price, not tank down in price after release. So that's pretty interesting. What that tells me is that a bunch of the cards that were sold during pre-release were actually cheaper than what they probably should have been sold. So that is really, really interesting, right? But kind of coming back to this, what does this mean for the booster boxes and for the set boosters, for the collector's boosters even? Are there people just not opening these boxes? Are people shying away from the boxes? Thus the singles are not hitting the market? But I thought all the supply hit the market earlier this time because it was made more available to all the stores earlier. So it's really weird what's happening. Maybe it's just a big tournament happened and everyone says, this is the new standard, this is the way you do it. You got to meld cards, you got to get Mishra, Titania, or Urza to meld and then win the game. Maybe. But that's crazy. So this big movement is very, very interesting of what's happening on the secondary market. So I don't really know what to make of it right now. I can only say that as far as I can tell, there are just a lot of different changes that's happening. And I probably would take some caution. I think there's a lot of variable in the market. There's a lot of variables in the product as well, especially since this product has the Transformer stuff. It has the retro artifacts. So there's a lot of other value injected into the packs without having these singles be such high in price. Now, you can of course argue that the rares of the set are not worth as much, so it's kind of a balancing act. So if the rares suck, then the mythic rares must be good, because otherwise, where's the money? Because there's, $100 that goes in the box, it doesn't come out, right? But man, these prices, pretty insane. I definitely did not expect this, so that's a pretty big deal. My recommendation right now, if you have these singles and you don't need them, I would sell them right now. This price is not going to hold. This feels weird. There could be a card, of course, that will be the Mihawk Massacre of the future. So that could be Mishra or Urza, right? Mishra. But I don't think it's all these cards put together. So could one of these cards keep going up and become something like a Great Henge or Meathook Massacre type of card? Absolutely. There's always a chance for this. But the chance of that is slight. I would probably take the profits off the table now because you never know. Meld cards traditionally have not been great. There's some cases like that were okay, but it's never been something that where it's like, hey, this is the standard, everyone's going to want to play it. And once these things rotate out, the viability becomes basically commander only. So if it's playable in commander or it's good in commander, that's usually what's going to drive the price. But my God, I didn't expect to see this. So all right, just letting you guys know, man. That's it's pretty crazy. I'm surprised about that. I guess we're not holding the line. I guess everyone's buying more products, maybe. All right, see ya.